Hello, 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 and welcome to another RANGROOCAST with me, Rangaroo. Today we have another Clash of Clans tournament battle with the Rot clan versus Ciemni. NATO side we have Ciemni with Kamil, Nexi, Bagniewski, and Grober. On the Pact side we have captains Tiirshak, Zhukodim, and Flappie. So let's speed things up and get this thing going, sorry. And the map is Christiansund. For anyone that is wondering, where the flanks, these 2 points here are probably the most vital part of the map, because they are the resupply points here and here. Very useful. So, match has started quite quickly right off the bat. We have a Mirage 1-1C coming out from Nato. Kamil is going to be napalming that area. Yak 38 from Captain is going to do the same thing, returning the favour. MiG-23 also moving up. Behind from Zhukodim, heading over to Hotel. And that is a lot of helicopters from Kamil, 4 of them to be exact, fitted with Stinger missiles. So Heinz had not been in a good position. We have rocket artillery being fired instantly from Zhuk to stun any of the forces that try coming up here. It's only not going to manage to do much, only barely grazing the helicopters. The tanks just moving right through the napalm, like there's nothing here. Over on the left side, Nexi and Grober are securing this side of infantry, and they're going to have some tank support moving up. It's going to be a hard thing for Flappie to deal with, especially being rocket artillery right off the bat. They do have that point secured now, so the reinforcements are coming out. It's going to be very hard for Flappie to take his side over here. You have BTRs moving down the road, they aren't going to get killed, and there's a battle of the APCs. T-64Bs engaging as well. Also NATO managing to capture the right side here. See the tanks trying to move up captains. Seems like he's trying to sneak his CV. No, he's just going to hide it by the forest, yeah? Or by the little slope, I mean. 284 as well, joining in on the fun. We have a napalm tank burning the infantry out of the forest. We have AA firing as well. NATO does have both sides, so it's going to be real hard to rout them out. Su-24 and the Yak-38's coming in for constant bombing runs, doing quite a bit of damage on the infantry in the forest, yeah. We do have, it seems like Tur is securing this side of Gulf for himself. Quite a lot of tanks. A lot of T-72PIs. Yak-38's moving in from Captain, bringing the napalm. Chieftain's doing a very good job knocking out the tanks here. It's a constant back and forth. Zuko's skirmishing over the hilltop and falling back. The constant rocket barrages and artillery fire isn't making things easy. Both sides are using rocket artillery quite extensively, which is quite awesome to see. Tiirshak trying to move down through Gulf, but the Island 2s are slowly but surely picking off the tanks run by run. SC-124, SC-122 get destroyed by Jaegers, which you get spotted. And it seems like Nato, or Nexi and Grober, are doing an offensive, keeping up the pace. With a lot of AMXs and a few heavy tanks here and there. Yeah, trying to move right into Delta. There isn't too much here to stop them, so they might actually secure this side. The Island 2's engaging T-64 BVs, and the last 2 firing on the tanks, stunning them over here. Things have not really progressed at all on the right side of the map. Zhukodim and Captain just constantly skirmishing back and forth. This isn't a good position for Pact, I have to say. NATO are gaining the points at a +2 rate. Grober getting a foothold into Delta, but we do have constant MiG and Yak-38 bombing runs. Trying to pick off tanks slowly but surely. Mirage 1-1C coming in to stop him, but it does get shot down in the process. Laboratory 4 holding the road. Napalm coming in, that's going to block your line of sight a wee bit. So Flappie can bring up some reinforcements. This is not looking entirely good for Pact at all. Speed things up a little bit. Everything that Flappie does bring up does get instantly shot down or destroyed. You have quite a lot of NATO units over here. Quite a lot indeed. Water 2's moving up to give some AA fire and support. T-88 and T-64s as well being brought up from Flappie and Tiir to help them out. On this side, bombing runs starting to not be as effective anymore as the AA are shooting them down. Nothing really has progressed on the right side, and Tiir still holding on to this whole nuke engulf. Nexi moving up a CV to secure the area. They're going to get a +4 advantage now, but Flappie did spot that. But are they going to be able to do anything about it? As his Crescent rocket artillery going to be stunning the T-80A. And Spetsnaz trying to knock out that Quasi. He's only 1 bar of HP. Can he spot anything? He can spot that CV right. Yeah, which he does. Makes 21. Not missing a bombing run. Trying to do a cluster bomb run on the helicopter. But yeah, did not ride too well. Flappie bringing up a Tunguska to try scare it off. And all of resistance in Delta has been cleared out. If he can move up some infantry, some ATGM infantry in this building here, he'd be in a very, very, very good position. Grober and Nexi would be in a very good position because they're working quite well together to move up on the Pact forces. Little Huey Russ over here. That does not work out too well. The AA does shoot them down. We have Su-24 and a Siege MiG-25 trying to do their best. Su-24 does manage to get the CV and damage a few of the units in this area. That's going to slow down their point progression just a wee bit. Captain's moving round his units to the side of the hotel, trying to scare off the Bradley. And they do manage to take it out for BMPTs. Raven moving up. Does manage to knock out the OSA. That should be quite good for the units in here are surrounded. All the Tiirsaks, tanks and AA. Not really any resupply route to reach them. So that I'll get out. Seems like Nato is trying to clear them out. Seems like this is going to be a quick match. Very quick match indeed. Don't know if Pact can really pull this back, to be honest. Artillery dropping down from above. Seems like Zhukodim is trying to make something happen. He has a crap ton of BMPTs, giving constant autocannon and grenade launcher support as they move up down the road, stunning the Jaegers and the Chieftains. J4 in a very good position to shoot them as they come down the road. With those Starship going to get some pretty nice side shots on the BMPTs. Nighthawk trying to take out the Seed, does manage to stun it. Su-24 MP, he's going to hit his own units. Oh, very close hitting his own units. But he does actually stun them, which is entirely good. Laboratory 4 holding out against the Armada of Zhukodim's forces. It does finally get destroyed. Cobra holding his own. Firing rocket after rocket. NATO at a +5 point advantage. Very high point advantage indeed. definitely gonna win, yes. Left side, things aren't really moving up. Nato just holding on to what they got, because that's what we really need to do. Gold tower has been neutralised. MiG-23 is trying to knock out the Cobra. Mortar 2 round is going to finish them off. If they can get another shot off, that is. Can they? No, they do not. BMPTs finishing off the last of the Jaegers in the little forest here. But NATO has such a high advantage, they are going to win. And yeah, it's going to be a good game. To Ciemni, who do win this round of the Clash of the Clans tournament. Did a very good job, I have to say, being very aggressive off the start, so they can bring in a nice quick victory at like 13 minutes, which is quite fast indeed. So yeah, this has been RANGROOCAST. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time. Take it easy.